For centuries, humanity has gazed at the stars and dreamt of reaching out to touch them. Mars, our reddish neighbor, has captivated our imaginations like no other. Once a distant point of light, Mars is now a tangible destination. The question is no longer if we can live on Mars, but when and how. It presents an opportunity for a fresh start, a chance to build a new society. But this endeavor is not for the faint of heart. Colonizing Mars will test our ingenuity and resilience. It represents the next giant leap in human evolution. Before we can even dream of strolling across the Martian plains without a spacesuit, we need to address the elephant in the room, or rather the lack of an atmosphere. Mars possesses a thin, unbreathable atmosphere, primarily composed of carbon dioxide. This presents a significant challenge for human survival as we rely on oxygen for respiration. The low atmospheric pressure on Mars is another major obstacle. It's about 1% of Earth's, which means that liquid water cannot exist on the surface for long. It would either freeze or evaporate quickly. This lack of atmospheric pressure also poses risk to human health, as it can cause fluids in our bodies to boil. The absence of a substantial atmosphere also leaves Mars vulnerable to harmful radiation from the sun and cosmic rays. On Earth, our atmosphere acts as a protective shield, but on Mars, colonists would be exposed to much higher levels of radiation, increasing the risk of cancer and other health problems. This harsh environment means that any human presence on Mars will initially be confined to pressurized habitats or underground structures. While scientists are exploring ways to terraform Mars and make its atmosphere more Earth-like, this is a long-term goal that will require significant technological advancements and time. Surviving on Mars will require us to become masters of our own environment. We'll need self-sustaining habitats that provide air, water, and protection from harsh elements. These habitats will combine inflatable modules from Earth and structures built using Martian resources. Generating a constant supply of breathable oxygen is a pressing challenge. Scientists are exploring ways to extract oxygen from the Martian atmosphere using technologies like the MOXIE experiment. Food production is crucial, with hydroponic farming playing a key role. Extracting and melting ice will provide water for drinking, irrigation, and fuel. Section 4. The Mars Effect, Human Adaptation and Psychology. Living on Mars won't just be a physical challenge. It will also be a profound psychological one. The isolation and confinement of living in a small colony, millions of miles from Earth, will undoubtedly take a toll on the mental well-being of Martian settlers. The lack of a natural day-night cycle on Mars, which has a slightly longer day than Earth, could disrupt human circadian rhythms, affecting sleep patterns and overall health. The reduced gravity on Mars, about 38% of Earth's, could lead to muscle and bone loss over time if countermeasures are not taken. To mitigate these challenges, Martian habitats will need to be designed with human psychology in mind. Creating spacious living areas, simulating natural light cycles, and incorporating elements of nature could help alleviate feelings of confinement and promote mental well-being. Furthermore, establishing strong social connections and a sense of community will be crucial for the psychological resilience of Martian colonists. Regular communication with loved ones on Earth, as well as recreational activities and opportunities for personal growth, will be essential for maintaining morale and a sense of purpose. Section 5. A day in the life Martian routines and recreation. What would a typical day look like for a Martian colonist? Life on Mars will be a delicate balance between work, research, and leisure. The early days will be particularly demanding as settlers focus on expanding the colony, conducting scientific experiments, and ensuring their own survival. A significant portion of each day will be dedicated to maintaining the life support systems within the habitat, cultivating food, and generating resources. Scientists and engineers will be busy conducting research, exploring the surrounding areas, and working on technologies to further enhance the colony's self-sufficiency. But life on Mars won't be all work and no play. Colonists will need time for recreation and relaxation to maintain their physical and mental well-being. Indoor activities might include playing games, watching movies, reading, writing, or pursuing artistic endeavors. Venturing outside the habitat will be a regular activity, albeit one that requires donning a spacesuit. Exploring nearby craters, canyons, and mountains in pressurized rovers will offer a welcome change of scenery and opportunities for scientific discovery. As the colony grows, Martian colonists might even engage in sports or recreational activities tailored to the Martian environment.